and welcome to Mr. Expert, the show where we interview a different expert and learn about their expertise. I'm Lee Quinette, your host, and I'm here today with John Eats Toast. Toast.
Hi, I'm Joel Pancake.
Very, very nice to meet you, Joel. So you are, I have in my notes here that you are a professional breakfast maker?
Yes.
So tell me about that.
I'm Justin Waffle. I'm a professional breakfast maker. I mean, I wake up in the morning and I take lard, fistfuls of it, and I put it in the oven, and then I leave it there for about 3 hours. And while that's happening, I'm busy making bacon. And I mean, like, not just making it, but there's burning it to a crisp. But I just have it raw. So,
Okay.
of course, that's the only way you should make breakfast.
I suppose. I mean, you're the professional. You would know.
Yep.
I did hear in a previous interview you talked about how corn and cinnamon are your favorite ingredients. Could you tell me what you make with those for breakfast?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I think you heard that incorrectly. Cinnamon is my favorite ingredient when I'm making breakfast. But I, Mr. Noah E. Breakfast, I like corn because 80% of stuff is made out of it, even if it's not, like, edible.
Can I have some examples? This is intriguing. I've never heard of this before.
Yeah, like, I believe ethanol gas is made of corn.
So you put that in your breakfast?
No, I don't put that in my breakfast. It's just it's part of what makes corn so amazing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that the only thing that corn is in?
Oh, there's more. Would you like me to look it up?
I thought you just knew these things. You're a professional.
I am professional. As everybody knows, professionals just know one good example and then live their entire life off of that.
That is a fair point. I suppose we can move on. So you said that you take lard by the
handfuls, yeah.
By the handfuls?
Yeah. I feel like that's really clear. I see lard and I grab it by the handful.
By the handful.
Yep.
This is very interesting.
Hey, that's the name of the show.
All right, and so what are your top 3 breakfast foods to make?
Well, definitely, you gotta go with #1 best breakfast food of all time. Is definitely morning spaghetti. You make it the night before, but you have leftovers, so you got breakfast and lunch. You don't have to do anything when you make it, or anything in the morning. So you just take it, you throw it into a microwave or whatever you desire, and then you just sit for approximately 70 hours as it burns to a crisp, and then you throw it out, and that's your breakfast. I'd say my second favorite breakfast food would happen to be straight up cinnamon. I mean, like 4 of those containers of spices of cinnamons a day, or a breakfast. It really is great for your throat and for your heart and for your feet and for your eyeballs and for your eyelashes and fingernails, and it's good for everything. And my third favorite breakfast food, oh, well, you're gonna not believe this, but my third favorite breakfast food is no breakfast.
What do you mean?
I mean,
Oh.
It might just be myself. Might just be how I was raised, but I grew up in a family that said that lunch was the best meal. And that's when I said, you know what, I gotta be different from my parents. So I went out making breakfast. They told me that I would never be speaking to them ever again.
Well, congratulations. Now you're a professional breakfast maker.
At what cost?
You know, we don't think about the cost here in business. We just live.
Isn't half of business cost?
All right, and thank you for joining us this morning for this segment of Mr. Expert, where we interviewed John P. Breakfast. Good morning and welcome back to Handful. Today I'm with the lovely Jay and we are going to be going through some breakfast, the breakfast edition of Yeah, That Checks. What do you say we get started?
Yeah, why not? I mean, I like breakfast. Breakfast is good.
Breakfast is good. Let's see what we got first up here. That is a spread.
All right, so we got kids in movies will see this on the table, take a sip of orange juice and say, I'm late for the bus. You know, I'd honestly say that checks. I would like to say that checks, mainly because I've seen it happen a lot, and I have experienced it myself.
In a movie?
I have, yeah.
Or you've
I've
been
witnessed,
in a movie?
I've witnessed it in the movie.
You've been in a movie?
I wish I could say that I'd been in a movie, but I've witnessed it.
Okay,
in a movie.
okay.
Well, I should say that.
Yeah, I definitely think this checks. I feel like in every single movie, all the kid runs downstairs, you just pull their backpack over their shoulder, they grab like half a piece of toast, drink some orange juice, and they're like, Mom, I gotta go, I can't eat this breakfast you spent clearly like 10 hours making.
Literally, and there's always like a younger sibling there, like
just
that
sitting there
obviously,
eating their pancakes.
Yeah, and they can't eat all of that food, and they didn't just make it for the parents, you know what I mean? Like the parents aren't gonna eat that, so like what do they do with the food?
You know, I bet it's the same food all week. They make one big breakfast on Sunday, and then they save it all week.
Oh, so it's basically just like leftovers, you think?
Maybe, because then by Saturday, probably all the food's gone. If they eat a little bit every day.
Conspiracy theory. What if all of it's fake? And what if the only real thing is the orange juice?
Well, because this resulted in a conspiracy theory, it definitely checks.
Yeah,
so.
I say it definitely checks, especially it being in movies. Anything can happen in movies, so that
100%.
checks.
That checks. Let's see what we got next. Now, the age-old question, pancakes or waffles? What do you think, Jay?
I really say it depends on the mood. You know what I mean? Because I do like how waffles, you know, they cup the syrup in the grooves of the waffle, right?
Yeah.
The pancakes, they're just so fluffy.
The pancakes like absorb the syrup, so it's still, the syrup's still in there if that's what you're
It's
what
like
you're
a
hung up
syrup cake at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So, would we say waffles check more than pancakes, or pancakes check more than waffles?
I'm gonna lean team waffles here.
You know what? I kind of think I'm in a waffle mood today, honestly. Yeah, I'd say waffles check today.
Waffles
especially
check.
with those delicious looking berries up there. You know,
so good.
Scrumptious
Absolutely.
indeed.
Waffles check. Let's see what we got next, Jay. I think you're gonna like this one. So next up, we have this lovely picture that I pulled from Jay's Snapchat story today of Banana Mom.
I'm not taking any questions.
That's okay, I can do the talking. But you can see Jay has a lovely banana with a banana sliced up.
It's pronounced banana.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Banana. Banana?
Banana.
Banana.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
correct.
you. But I think that banana checks.
You know what? Since I'm the one who had to eat out of the peel, I'd say it checks as well, except, however, it checks when you first chop it up because, you know, it's kind of been sitting like that for a while, and they got kind of slimy after a bit, so that does not check. However, it still tasted
Do you
fine.
eat it with a fork? Or did you
I
just
indeed
finger
ate it
food?
like I was eating
Finger food?
chips.
Okay,
I kid
okay.
you not.
I mean, yeah, it could work. It just depends on the quality of the banana, I think.
Say, yeah, if you're eating it first, like once you first slice it up, it definitely checks. It's a tasty treat, and it still tastes good after a while. It's just a little bit of a weird texture thing. It's a little slimy.
Yeah. But I feel like that is ingenious to use the peel as a plate in a bowl all in one.
It's biodegradable. Save the earth.
And for that, it checks.
It definitely checks as well.
All right, let's see what we've got next here. Sleep is just the time machine to breakfast, my dudes.
You know what? We're going on a check record here, but I want to say that checks as well, because have you ever just like fallen asleep and being like, you know, I'm getting a bomb breakfast tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Because you just like plan what you're gonna make, and it might turn out good and it might turn out not, but you're just planning it.
Absolutely.
And it sounds good in your head, and you're like, chef's kiss, and then you dream about it.
Right? And like when you're tired right before bed, you don't want to have to go through all the work of making waffles or pancakes or whatever you're going to make. It's just, it lets you get there in the morning when you have energy, and then you can wake up.
Exactly. And you know what? I love food, and if I could time machine to any meal, I would, let's be honest.
True that. And for that, it also checks. I think we got one last one here today. Eating the same breakfast every day of your life. Eating the same dinner 2 days in a row. What do you think about this, Jay?
I say, I want to say definitely checks as well, because I for one am guilty of that. I've eaten nothing but granola bars for breakfast for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, I definitely LOL'd when I saw this meme, because it's very relatable, and it's very interesting to think about what it says about our society.
I think it says a lot about society, you know, because I feel like it also says a lot about a person, because if they're having the same thing for breakfast every day, they might not be as much of a morning person, because they might just grab something for the go, or they might be in a rush, who knows. But dinner is like the final step of the day. That's the final meal of the day, unless you're a snack person, because then you could have like, you know, something before bed. But dinner is that meal.
Right.
And if you're just eating the same dinner every night, it kind of just gets old. Like even if it's only twice in a row.
Yeah, you bring up a very good point. I think this definitely checks.
I think it does check as well.
Wonderful. It was a pleasure having you on here.
Yeah, it's a pleasure being here.
Thank you very much. Thank you all also for joining us, and stay tuned for more Handful. Back to this very, very, very special segment of Handful. Charlie, are you excited for this very, very, very special segment?
Couldn't be more excitedly, as we're going to be doing some quite fine dining tonight.
We're going to be doing something, we're going places no one has ever gone before.
I don't know about anyone. I think I did this. The last time I had such an exclusive meal was probably when I was 5 years old.
Really, really?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, just like, you know, I'd sneak it as like a little afternoon snack or something like that.
Gotta get it in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, today we are going to be taste testing some crayons.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow indeed,
Ka-chow indeed. Should we break these bad boys open?
Yeah, let's ka-chow on these crayons.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I have with me some condiments, some various things that we can add to this gourmet experience. We have the requisite salt and pepper. I can't remember which is which, and so you'll just have to figure it out. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
I have with me crackers, in case we want to make like a little sandwich. Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course.
Crayon-witch, if you will.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one.
Thanks.
We got ourselves some Slap Ya Mama Cajun seasoning, the very finest. This thing has lasted me like 2 years, and I think it's on its last legs. And man, what a way to go! We've got we have fire sauce from an undisclosed fast food distributor. No correlation. Just, you know, just in case, like just a bit of contact solution, just in case we like.
You know, because you need it. You need a little something.
We need a little bit more, like a little spice. And then finally, last but not least, the mystery sauce. Now this could be anything. Keep in mind, it's golden, it's soupy, it's like, it's got a very like, it's
almost looks like pudding, maybe? Really like loose
That's
pudding?
an excellent guess. Do you want to give it like a quick little smell?
I'm a little scared too.
I can't say I blame you.
Oh God. It does not smell good.
Alrighty, well.
It is not pudding. Okay, Charlie, we've got our pick of the crop here.
All right, which one is speaking to you, Lee? Because I think we have to go that green one.
Olive green.
Interesting.
Why, thank you, good butler.
Why would we need these things?
So you don't pour hot sauce on the desk again.
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir.
Why, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Why, thank you. On the mic.
Oh yeah, that's probably a bad idea. You know what? We're running with it.
It's okay.
All right. I want this white one. I'm curious about it because what exactly does white taste like?
It's kind of basic.
I mean, I think so.
Okay.
But you never know. White is always
That's
like.
fair.
Think about white Monster or white Gatorade. It's always like there's always a pleasant surprise.
You bring a good point. Okay.
All right. Excellent. So.
Oh,
first question. Peel or no peel?
I think I'm gonna start with no peel, and then we'll try it. I think you gotta go no peel first.
I heard that's where the nutrients are, but like if you insist, I'm following your lead here.
My lead?
Yeah, your lead. Alrighty. Well.
Bon
cheers.
appetit. It tastes like olive green.
It's good stuff. Well, I'm getting hints of wax of I think my palate might be more sophisticated because this isn't as appetizing as I once remember it to be.
Maybe it's better with the peel. I'm gonna take another bite.
Another bite? Oh man.
Oh yeah. That's a good chunk.
That's a good stuff. You're really going for it, dude. Whew. yeah. Whew. Good stuff. This is quite the culinary experience. I think I might have gotten some of the shell though, so I'm just gonna. Don't mind if I like.
Yep, you're good.
Just please. Scrumptious stuff.
Delicious.
Anyways, moving on. So I think that was pretty good, but it needed like a little something, you know?
Yeah, I think we gotta add something to it.
I absolutely agree, Lee. So next up, are we doing a different crayon, or are we sticking with the same?
I want to try a different color, you know?
I gotta say, you gotta try one of everything. It's rude if you don't.
Right. What are you feeling?
I'm feeling, so as opposed to this blank white, I'm feeling like this robin's egg color. This sea green, as it's referred to. I think it'll probably taste like a nice, like a red snapper or something fun.
Yeah. I'm really, this pink right here is really calling to me. The tickle me pink.
Tickle me pink.
That is what it says.
Oh man.
Or Palo de Rosa.
Oh my goodness.
Is the translation.
So fancy. Sounds so mystical and romanticized.
Yes. I'm sure it will taste just as mystical and romanticized.
Well, what are we breaking out here?
I don't know. What do you want to start with?
Seasoning? Let's see. Well, because this is like green, I want to go for like a contrasting color.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna add some of the miscellaneous hot smothering sauce, and just let's see. You know what? Let's just really let's really get in there. Let's just here. I think it needs more.
Probably enough.
All right, just like a tad more. Just
maybe
here, hold on. All right, now we're good.
All right, that looks like enough.
Would you like some was gonna say I've got quite the pile going here. I missed like a little bit.
I'm a little concerned with in dipping in there that I will mix with the already mystery sauce.
Oh, I don't know. You gotta take risks in life, Lee. If I've learned anything in my wise 22 years on this planet Earth.
Yeah, we're just gonna. I don't want to drip it everywhere.
That's fair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just really lather it in there. Ooh, you're mixing it with some of the mystery sauce. I see.
I mean,
I
if
see.
you're gonna go, you gotta go all the way.
That's completely fair, I think.
That's what I've learned in my years.
Interesting. Well, shall we?
Cheers.
Cheers. Mmm.
That's so good.
I got it.
It's delicious.
Yeah, the sauce really adds something. It really like heightens the dish. It balances. It gives a bit of balance. I think there's like some umami in there.
Yeah, it gives it that little zing it was missing.
That little zest, yes,
Little
exactly.
zest.
I very much agree. I think it's also the sea green that really contributes towards something, because like
Yeah.
I was expecting like a salty, like a squid or a calamari, but actually it's more like earthy. I think it might have been grown on a farm or something.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The Tickle Me Pink is a little bit more bite to it. More bite than tickle, I think, which is interesting, but
Interesting. Okay, well, I guess
it might also could also be whatever's in that mystery sauce.
it could be true. Yeah, I really hope that the mystery sauce didn't cut out the tickle, because I was really excited. I was banking on that. I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be like Pop Rocks or something.
It was pretty good though. It was pretty good. I would try it again.
Oh, okay, that's good. Are you going to try it again?
Well,
I invite you
think
to.
I will. I think we need to keep trying our different kinds here.
All
If I'm
right.
gonna get full, I mean,
I suppose if we're gonna have a full dining experience.
Exactly.
All right. Well, to add to the third course of this meal, how about you go first? I'm having trouble deciding.
Let's see. This one is calling to me. We have raw sienna.
Raw sienna.
Raw
Oh,
sienna. Uncooked, folks.
interesting. Oh, you could get a disease from that. Look, we want to make sure we're being careful with this.
I
We don't
think-
want to like accidentally poison or like hurt ourselves.
Yeah,
you
of
know.
course. We wouldn't want. No, that'd be bad.
Oh, okay. Well, I just got lavender.
That's still good. I mean,
It's
you can
good.
change your
Yeah.
mind.
I was
Whoa.
gonna. You want to swap?
You want to swap?
All right, let's do a swap. Oh, thank you.
Lavender.
All right. Now, I don't know about you, but I consider myself to be a gambling man, and I am going to go whole hog into this mystery sauce. All right, let's just really, yeah, there we go.
It did not smell good. It gave me.
Well,
It gave me hints of mustard and mayonnaise
okay, that's completely
or
fair.
ranch.
You know,
Consistency is
all of those
confusing
things
me.
could be true. This is like a golden, like almost pureed type of sauce. I whipped it up myself.
You puree it?
Yeah, absolutely. I blended it, I processed it, I
Cow.
just squeezed it with my hands. I slathered it on my body and then like let it drip back into this container. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this this fine soup.
That's great. Let's eat it.
All right, cheers.
So good. So good.
Now, based on what you have just consumed and what you're, are you good? Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I had a chunk stuck in my throat.
I was gonna just really savoring the flavor. I understand. Well, what would be your guess as to what this is?
Oh gosh, I don't even know where to start. I mean, I think there's definitely mustard in there. You can taste that.
Okay.
I'm gonna
which
go
one?
with mayo.
It is mayo. It is a failed attempt to make homemade mayonnaise. It's still emulsified. It's all together. It's just it didn't thicken up or nothing, and so like every time I put it on a sandwich, it spills everywhere.
Yeah. So what?
And I'm never one to spill things, Lee. Let's
course
just be
not.
here. I'm a
Of
clean.
course not.
I'm among the upper echelons of society, and I would never subject myself to
Straighten your
such
bow tie.
barbarous behavior. Well. Are you feeling dessert? Because personally, I have a little bit more room in my stomach. I've just got like a little bit.
Yeah, I think maybe one more we need to.
Alright.
I want to make a little sandwich. with
Make a
these.
little Sammy. All right, let's
Yeah.
make some Sammys. Yeah,
We
let's
gotta
do
get
it.
some Salt and pepper in there.
All right, excellent. You know what? Let's just sample a little bit of everything. Why don't we?
Oh yeah. Why, thank you.
Alrighty. Personally, the sea green is speaking to me. I think I gotta finish this off. I also didn't get any peel in there, and so I think I'm really missing out on like some vitamin A, some like, I don't know, some calcium. This is gonna make my bones strong. All right, so we got some of that. I'm gonna sprinkle on some seasoning. Just
Get it all good.
yeah. All right, there we go. Nice and spicy.
I think I want to go for the. I don't know what this word is.
Let me see. Let me get a shot at it.
Wisteria?
Wisteria, yeah.
Wisteria.
I could not tell you. That is advanced level vocabulary for their target audience of, 5-year-olds. Quite interesting. Alrighty. Oh, do you mind if I borrow that to enhance my dining experience?
Go for
thank
it.
you, friend. All right, good stuff. Woo! All right.
Forward.
Well, I have most of my sandwich assembled. I think I'm gonna get like a little, just a bit of the sauce. Yeah. Oh, genius idea. Oh, that's an expert level maneuver right there.
Coat it nicely.
Yes. Oh,
And then I'm
genius.
gonna put some of this. Whatever it is.
Wisteria.
Wisteria. How did you remember it? And I'm looking at the letters.
I remember these things, Lee.
Yum.
I'm like that guy from Ratatouille where like he takes a bite of something and it takes him all the way back to his childhood. This is what I'm reliving right now.
Let's go.
I get the little Italian men then involved.
You know what? I'm just feeling like just a dash of contact solution. I don't know about you. Just like a little bit. There we go. That should do it.
I think that'll round it off nicely.
Yeah, I think it'll make it go down a bit easier. I think that's been my trouble with this so far.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
Cheers.
That's good.
Very buttery.
Mhm.
Wow.
Really good.
That's amazing stuff right there.
Delicious.
Scrumdiddlyumptious.
Oh my god, my favorite. I think that's been my favorite so far.
That's been the best one. Honestly, that's been pretty good for me too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Where would you rate the crayons?
The crayons
What was the
individually.
best- What was the best one?
Ooh, I gotta say, sea green. I tried this 2 times for a reason. This one was just like, it was nice and earthy. I think this one's like the only vegan one of all of the ones. Like, I think this one is like animal proof.
Yeah, because Tickle Me Pink is definitely not.
Oh, absolutely not. No, I think I don't know. They probably killed some very deserving animal there.
Yeah, you gotta get the tickle just right. But yeah, I think lavender was my favorite. It was a good switch we made.
Interesting.
It
yeah.
had the right.
I was gonna say it has the right aromatics. It's like it has a lot of nuance to it. I totally understand where you're coming from.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me on this show.
Thank you for having me, Lee.
Thanks for coming and enjoying this meal. And thank you all for watching. Tune in next week for more Handful and more exciting things.